everyone, and welcome to Scrap Saturdays. I hope you're all doing well. This is the second layout that I'm creating. My goodness. I don't have time to start again, right? We're on a tight schedule. Christmas is just around the corner, and yeah, so we're gonna do this. How are you guys doing? Yeah, so this is the second layout with the autumn kit from Felicity Jane, and I freaking love this kit, and I say that about all of them. I think it helps that I had a whole stack of these autumn photos that, let's be honest, I already told you from the beginning, I forced Alan to do this. And by the way, he loved doing the voiceover the other day with me, and he was vibrating afterwards. He sat here and listened to it as I play it back, and I play it on full screen just to, do a quality control. And he sat here and he was just like, wow. Yeah, it's a total different experience. And, it's really nice. It made me feel happy that he acknowledged that. And when here I'm showing you this grateful card that I made, yay, so cute with the circle cut out. After I made the large pockets that you saw in my part 2 of the Felicity Autumn Kit preparation video, I thought about, I didn't make the small baby ones that I do for the Project Life type cards. And this green polka dot card, I like the way that it had that portion or that little tag on top. So using the Autumn Kit stamp set, I stamped Autumn Memories on there. And I wanted to create a pocket that was a little bit shorter so that it could purposely sit up like that. And then I just love the way this one turned out. I don't know why, but it just makes me so giddy. And then when I saw the grateful circle one that I just showed you, I thought maybe I could actually figure out a way to use my, what is it called? Creative Memory Circle cutter. And I used it and I measured it out with a pencil first. And it just turned out so happy that I'm so excited. And I think that's coming up on maybe the 3rd or 4th video. So you'll see how I use that. And it's just so darling. So it's just another way to use those Project Life cards. And then I'm just going to read to you what I wrote as my journaling on that Autumn Memories. And this time, instead of typing on the back of that, I actually typed on the front with the green polka dots. And it's so cute because as the card sits in it, and you'll see on the photos at the end of this video, you can actually see the words "my sweet" coming out as well. So what I wrote was, "Thank you, my sweet love, for just being such a good sport, for posing for these couple shots, setting up the tripod, and reaching out of your comfort zone. These photographs, now, at least 5 years later, bring a huge smile to my heart." And so basically what I really want you guys to know is that when you're with someone for 27 years, things do get stagnant and boring. Things do get repetitive. The kids come in between you, life, work, stress, money, everything, all those honest truths. And being in a relationship is very hard. Sitting here in this gazebo in the middle of a public place, putting up a tripod, it takes a lot of courage. It feels silly. It feels awkward. And I do remember this part, like we're smiling, but I know that Alan was just, fighting back like, "Oh, Monica, please, do we have to do this?" Because there wasn't really a testament of having to do it, because once you get married, it's kind of that carte blanche where you think there's no other struggle or no other pursuit, right? But there is. There has to be a practicing of, right? It's just like anything. It's just like what I told you about my mom before and practicing the I love yous with her. Everything is a practice of, including your marriage. And so I kind of sometimes, get very upset. I sometimes use, the conversation with Alan where like, I'm sick and tired of always being that person in our relationship that suggests things that are outside of the box that will keep us together and keep us smiling and keep everything current and romantic and lovey-dovey. But then at the same time, he does come back and say, thanks. Thanks for doing that, Monica. Thanks for, putting us in check and bringing it to my attention that you required a little bit more and that we needed to take care of each other, right? So what I want to say today is that even though you see these posed photographs where I purposely put up a tripod and I looked at the gazebo and I wanted the beautiful colors behind there, and we're sitting there and everything's on a timer, and I'm breaking down and I'm telling you the truth that there was so much harassment behind these. But now, years later, with this beautiful kit, I'm coming to make this album, with you guys, for myself and even for my kids and my husband, which I see them, they love it. And they're seeing that, and I'm translating the love, right? Because years from now, all you'll see is the love. You won't see the harassment or the conversation that took place. You'll see it, two people who loved each other, who took time to sit down and take photos of each other. So the end result is this, that even through an argument or even through something difficult, don't give up on your relationship. Be that annoying person, like I'm that annoying person that pushes and asks for and stomps their feet and says, yes, we will sit down and we will pose for these stupid photos because I like them, because they make me happy, because I want to do it, because it's so beautiful out right now, because the colors are so romantic, and we're still a couple and we need to feed into that. We don't have to be, strict, straight-faced mommy and daddy right now. We're not at work using, diplomatic and professional words. We can break down and just become that giddy, silly, romantic, totally in love with each other couple, where we're stopping every 5 minutes and we're making time to kiss each other and we're just silly faced, because that feeds us and that saves us and that grows and protects my relationship. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that you understand that behind a lot of photographs that you see of other couples, there is posing, there is, blackmail. There is maybe an angry face before the happy faces, before the, smoochy faces come in, right? Not everything you see on Instagram is just because it's so perfect. No, sometimes our most beautiful intimate moments are just for ourselves, of course, but they're not captured. So we have to make it a point to capture some of them, even if they're forced. So I hope that really makes sense, and I really love the way this turned out. I love that I took time and made all those tags with leftover pieces of paper, like the tag at the top left that says all the feels, which I love that sentiment, all the feels. It's on a leftover of the plaid, the faux Burberry piece of paper. The Hello Fall on the bottom right corner is on a leftover of the cardstock. And I love that when I fold it over, I can actually see that darker pink, which matches with so much. I'm just using some Heidi Shine right now because we're getting to the end of the video and there isn't much time for yapping and talking. No, there isn't. It's such a fast video. It was so much fun. When I get into the zone, I have so much fun creating. So as you know, guys, be inspired. Be inspired to do something fun and creative outside of your comfort zone with your loved one today. I promise you that years, just like right now, years from now, when you look back and you took those silly photos together in a gazebo in the middle of nowhere, that it'll be so worth it and that you'll be so happy that you did. Great big hugs. Thank you so much for everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I love those tiny little rubber leaves. They're so cute. I love all the details. It's all in the details, my friend. So yes, make time for yourself. Take time for this hobby because, as you know, this hobby heals. And I will see you all very, very soon.